Hello, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Jacklyn and I like to talk about books. In today's video, we are going to be using my TBR jar to pick out my reads for August. August is my mum's birthday month, so happy birthday, mum. This is my second time picking out a TBR ever, and I think I'm going to keep it the same as last time and pick out 5 reads for the month, because I do have a couple that I want to get to as well, and I only read around about 8 or 9 books each month, if that, really. So yeah, I'm going to keep it with 5 reads and we're going to pick them out of the prompt jar. I will start by saying that I do have one book already on my TBR, which is Royal Assassin by Robin Hobb. This is the second book in the Farseer trilogy. This one is on my TBR because I am actually going to be buddy reading this with a couple of girlfriends that I've met through the internet, which is so exciting. I'm going to be buddy reading this with them in our little book club that we've made that starts on the 1st of August. So this is definitely already on the TBR, and then we're going to pick 5 more reads. Alrighty, let's get started. Give it a shake. Right, just one. I'll show you. Oh, it was upside down. What's it say? Less than 200 pages. I don't know if that is actually going to be possible with the stack of books that I have going on. These up the top here and these 3 shelves here are my TBR. They're the books that I haven't read. You can't really see these ones, but hopefully that's okay. The smallest one I can see is this. Oh, I don't know why it went super dark, but this has got to be over 200 pages. Yeah, it's over 300. That is just not going to work, I don't think. It would have to be like a novella to be less than 200 pages. And I don't have any novellas that I need to read. I know that there is like a novella or a short story written by Frederick Bachman that I really want to read. I don't know how many pages it is. 68 pages. That's not much of a read, is it? But it is on Kindle Unlimited, so maybe I'll download that. I'm going to read The Answer is No by Frederick Bachman. It's only 67 pages, but it's less than 200, which is the prompt, right? As you guys know, I am quite literally obsessed with Frederick Bachman's writing, so that's really exciting for me. I just want to read everything that he has ever written. I actually have no idea what The Answer is No is about. I'll quickly read what the book is about for you guys. In a hilarious short story from New York Times bestselling author Frederick Bachman, the absurdities of modern life cause one man's solitary world to spin suddenly and comically out of control. Lucas knows the perfect night entails just 3 things: video games, wine, and pad thai. Peanuts are a must. Other people, not so much. Why complicate things when he's happy alone? Then one day the apartment board, a vexing trio of authority, rings his doorbell, and Lucas's solitude takes a startling high. They demand to see his frying pan. Someone left one next to the recycling room overnight, and instead of removing the errant object, as Lucas suggests, they insist on finding the guilty party. But their plan backfires colossally. Told in Frederick Bachman's singular witty style and with sharply drawn characters and relatable antics, The Answer is No is a laugh-out-loud portrait of a man struggling to keep himself in a world that won't leave him alone. That sounds good. It doesn't sound like... I mean, I could say this about all of Frederick Bachman's books. It doesn't sound like an insane concept or something that is like totally out of this world, never been done before, but the way that he writes is just magical. It is really magical, and I'm really glad that I'm alive in a time where I can read his books as they're being published. I think that's really cool. Prompt number 2. Just one. Is that up the right way? It says white cover. Oh no. I'm just gonna go with like a mostly white cover. It doesn't need to be completely white. It's kind of unachievable, I would say. That could be mainly blue. It is white, right? That could be a good one as well. Okay, white covers. I have True Spirit, Jessica Watson. This is the story of the young girl who sailed around the world solo. My dad actually gave me this book to read and I've let him down because I have never read it, but it is on my list. I don't think I'm going to be picking this one today, so I'm just going to set that aside. Then I have Remarkably Bright Creatures. I've heard amazing things about this. I believe it's about an octopus that can speak. I don't know if it's about an octopus who can talk or if it's from the perspective of an octopus and like observing the world and humans within the world. I don't know, I've just heard really, really good things about it. I think I will really enjoy this, but I just need to push myself to get into it because it's not something that I would like normally pick up. Then we have Intermezzo. This could technically be a blue cover, I suppose, but I'm going off like the actual design of the book is white. So Intermezzo, I'm not really feeling this at the moment. I do like Sally Rooney. I've read Normal People and Beautiful World, Where Are You? I enjoyed both of them. I'm pretty sure I gave both of them 5 stars. It just takes a lot to consume her books because you are concentrating and thinking about what she is writing the entire time. So it's just like more of a brain, an active reading experience rather than just escaping reality. I'm not really feeling this one either, so I might put that down. Then we have The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. I really need to read this. I really do need to read this. I feel like I can say this for both of these books. I need to read both of these. I feel like I cannot say that my favorite genre of book is fantasy until I've read these. Like, how can I call myself a fantasy reader if I haven't read these books? This one is The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson. I don't know what any of these books are about because I've obviously never read them, but I know that this one involves a lot of world building and some kind of metal magic, I believe. And then The Poppy War, no idea what this is about. I just know that I will like it. I know that I will like it. I know that I will probably love it and obsess over it. So I don't know why I'm avoiding it. Something about knowing that I will love a book and knowing that it's probably going to be one of the best things I will ever read is really intimidating. And I just avoid like the plague, really. So that's our 3 for our choices. All right, I think I'm going to do it. Let's just do it. I think I'm gonna go with The Poppy War. I also have this on my Kindle, so that makes it easier because I have 2 formats to read on. So let's go with this, The Poppy War. Starting another series. I do not need to be starting another series, but prompt number 3. Oh, we've got another colour, a blue cover. That's not blue, that's very disappointing. I'm going to pick that out. I have a Feather So Black over here. I don't think I'm going to pick that. Intermezzo, obviously, I don't think I'm going to pick that. I could also pick Aragon. I avoid that book like the plague. Say You'll Remember Me and Before You Knew My Name. I just don't think I'm going to pick any of those. I have Firefly Lane by Kristen Hanna. The Italian Marriage by Jenna Lobianco. Don't know if I said that right, but... I also have Bury Your Bones in the Midnight Soil by V.E. Schwab. I know you guys are gonna call me out. It is black, but it does have blue flowers all over the cover, so I'm gonna say that that's blue. I think it's blue. If you don't think it's blue, just cover your eyes and roll with it, okay? And then we have The Four Winds by Kristen Hanna. I don't think I'm gonna pick Kristen Hanna just because it hasn't been that long. I've recently read The Great Alone by her and I loved it. I know these will be good, but I just don't feel like reading those books at the moment. So I'm just going to chuck those back. Alright, so the two we're picking out of is Bury Bones in the Midnight Soil and The Italian Marriage. I don't know what this is about. Oh, okay, so it says the heir to the Diadamo, I think it's Diadamo family trust must be the youngest legal age married male. So it's like forced marriage or marriage of convenience, I guess. Not forced marriage, that would be bad. It is only like 350 pages, so that could be nice. Add a smaller, shorter book into our large fantasy heavy TBR so far. I am very intrigued for this one. I have been seeing a lot about it online, and V. Schwab, her writing is amazing. She's very, very intricate. She pays attention to the little details, and I love that in authors' writing. I love when they pay attention to the little details. I think I'm gonna go with The Italian Marriage by Jenna Lobianco. This sounds fun. It's a nice, lighthearted, easier read rather than adding more fantasy to my TBR. I'm gonna go The Italian Marriage. Did I say that was prompt number 3 or prompt number 4? Because that was prompt number 4. We have one more. Last prompt number 5. Ooh, a book on your 25 books to read in 2025 list. I like this one. I need help with my 25 books to read in 2025 because I have not read a ton of them and we're already over halfway through the year. Okay, the ones that I have with me, God, this is not working in my favor at all. The ones that I have with me, as in physical books, is Firefly Lane by Kristen Hanna, The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson, and Aragon by Christopher Paolini. Man, the universe is trying to tell me something. This has come up twice now. And if you guys have watched previous videos of mine, this has come up a few times. Is it a sign? These books apparently must be read. Okay, I love the movie of Aragon. But reading this, I don't know why, I just avoid it. I don't know, I just put it off. I can't believe that Christopher wrote this when he was 15 years old and published it at 19. Firefly Lane, I have watched not all of the TV series, but a bit of the TV series of this, and I think that I will like it. I just don't know if I need more emotional devastation in my life. The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson. This is like, I just cracked the spine of this. Whoopsie. Like the writing in this, there is like no margins and no gaps between the lines whatsoever. And that is scary. I think I'm gonna go with Aragon. Oh my god, this thing has a literal language. There's like a glossary and pronunciation form in the back. Wish me luck. Then we have, oh my god, I'm so silly. We have one more because this was already on my TBR. I am so silly. Let's keep going. I'm gonna have a field day editing this. Okay, last one. Prompt number 5. Actually, prompt number 5 this time. I think maybe I've lost my mind today. Book with an odd page number. Yay, this is a good one. Book with an odd page number. Okay, which books do I actually want to read? Oh my god, I really want to read this actually. The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. I do really want to read this. I want to know what the go is with Bartholomew. Yes! 389 pages. Winner, 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 winner. This is our wonderful stack. Okay, so book number 1, we have well, book number 1 technically with my friends is Royal Assassin by Robin Hobb. Then we have The Answer Is No by Frederick Bachman. Can't wait to read that. Then we have The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. The Italian Marriage by Jenna Lobianco. Aragon. I did say that I didn't see myself reading this in a few videos ago, but here we are. It keeps popping up. I'm going to take it as a sign and I'm going to read Aragon. Lastly, we have The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. I am so excited to read this, and I think this cover is just stunning. They have done all the right things with this cover. Exciting! Alright, that is my TBR for August. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed this video. It was quite chaotic. I wasn't planning for it to be that chaotic, so I'm really sorry that that ended up happening. But apparently I woke up and lost my mind this morning. Hopefully I'll find it later. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I have a lot of fun making these ones, especially. I love the prompts and coming up with ideas and trying to figure out what I'm going to be reading for the month. I hope you enjoyed, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. I need 2 hands. Bye! Oh, I'm losing it.